Sede Vacante, the throne of the Holy See, is vacant. Thomas, I'm so sorry. I know His Holiness had no colleagues closer than you and Aldo, but I asked Janusz to hold off calling you. I wanted to ascertain all the facts. You know how rumor spreads. I've prepared a timeline of His Holiness's last day, and these are the Holy Father's most recent medical records.
And who was the last to have a scheduled meeting with him?
I believe that may have been me. Father Wozniak, I was the last one.
You were, Eminence Tremblay.
Put in all the meetings he had that day. It'll show how hard he was working right to the very end.
Now, it might look like we were placing a huge burden on a sick man.
The papacy is a huge burden, especially for an older man.
Security say they like to test the electronic jammers one last time, Your Eminence.
Then better be quick. I mean, is this really necessary, really?
Apparently so. They say eavesdroppers can use lasers to read the vibrations on the glass.
Really? Well, let's hope none of our brothers suffer from claustrophobia. And who knows how long we're going to be in here. Can you reassure me that we will be finished on time?
They will work through the night if they have to. It will be fine, Your Eminence. It always is. Italy, you know.
I'm sorry to fuss.
Well, Eminence, I'd say this is a pretty fair vision of hell.
Well, don't be blasphemous, Ray. Hell arrives tomorrow when we bring in the cardinal.
Our new brother, ho capito bene, Afghanistan.
Sì, una meravigliosa testimonianza della Chiesa universale, non credi? Tanti uomini di culture e razze diverse, legati dalla fede in Dio.
Guardati attorno. Guarda come tutti gravitano vicino ai loro connazionali. Italiani tutti qua, spagnoli là, inglesi là, francesi. Divided by language. Quando si era ragazzi noi la messa tridentina era l'unica vera liturgia del mondo. Avremmo parlato tutti latino, tutti. Ma dopo i tuoi amici liberali hanno deciso di cancellare the dead language. Senza Roma, senza la tradizione di Roma. Things fall apart. The center cannot hold.
Quindi il prossimo Papa dovrebbe essere un italiano.
E perché no? Sono 40 anni che non abbiamo Papa italiano. 40 anni, Tommaso. Tu riesci a immaginare veramente un'alternativa?
Scusami, devo fare il giro tra i nostri confratelli.
Abyssus, abyssum, invocat.
If Tedesco becomes Pope, he will undo 60 years of progress.
You talk as if you're the only alternative, but Adeyemi has the wind behind him.
Adeyemi. Adeyemi, the man who believes that homosexuals should be sent to prison in this world and hell in the next. Adeyemi's not the answer to anything, and you know it. If you want to defeat Tedesco...
No, this is a conclave, Aldo. It's not a war.
It is a war, and you have to commit to a side.
Just only because he's not white for all that.
It's too late.
What happened? Well, good afternoon, Sister. I would like to speak to the nun who dropped her tray just now.
She's safe with me. I'm dealing with the situation
I'm
here.
sure you are, Sister Agnes, but I must see her myself.
I hardly think a dropped tray should concern the Dean of the College of Cardinals.
Even so,
The welfare of the sister is my responsibility.
And this conclave is mine.
You have come to ask me to vote for Cardinal Tremblay?
Yes, I have, and to urge your supporters to do the same.
Cardinal Tremblay already spoke to me about this.
No, well, I'm sure he has.
You want me to vote for a man you see as ambitious.
I do not want to see Tedesco as Pope.
he would take our church back to an earlier era.
I'm sorry, but I cannot vote for a man unless I deem him the most worthy to be Pope. And for me, that is not Tremblay. It's you.
I don't want your vote.
Nevertheless, you have it.
You are responsible for this, I believe.
No, Emily, you are.
This report is entirely mendacious. It would never have seen the light of day if you had not broken into the Holy Father's apartment to remove it.
If the report is mendacious, then why did the Holy Father, in his last official act as Pope, ask you to resign?
He did no such thing.
Se mi posso aggiungere a questa amabile conversazione, vorrei ricordare che i nomi di 8 cardinali sono stati oscurati, blacked out. Immagino che il decano possa dirci chi sono. Lasciamo dire a loro. Qui, adesso. Hic et nunc, if Cardinal Tremblay requested their votes in return for the money.
No, non lo farò.
Do you see? Utterly dishonorable.
Eminenze! Eminenze! Eminences. Although we sisters are supposed to be invisible, God has nevertheless given us eyes and ears. I know what prompted the dean of the college to enter the Holy Father's rooms. He was concerned that the sister from my order that made that regrettable scene might have been brought to Rome with the deliberate intention of embarrassing a member of this conclave. His suspicions were correct. She was indeed here at the specific request of Cardinal Tremblay.
Esta es mi primera vez entre ustedes y probablemente será la última. Y perdónenme, pero en estos días hemos demostrado ser un grupo de hombres pequeños y mezquinos, interesados solamente en nosotros mismos, en Roma, en la elección y el poder. Y esas cosas no son la iglesia. La iglesia no es la tradición. La iglesia no es el pasado. La iglesia es lo que hagamos en adelante